I'm awesome at what I do.
You have one job. One.
I know, one job, and I still screwed up. Rich, what's going on over on the YouTube side? How you doing, brother? Yeah, it's still running. You and Uncle Kenny apparently are having some kind of conversation. I don't know what it's about, but it sounds like it's pretty good. But yeah. So what do we know about street stocks at WeedSport? Because I know nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Awesome. So we're gonna learn together.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like fun. Don't ever do that again.
No.
All right. Practice is going to come to an end. Means it's time for qualifying. So we'll bring up your qualifying driver bar along with your qualifying drop down. As Colton Snyder in the number 24 heads out on the racetrack. Oh, Mr. Dirt's here tonight too.
No. Might not be a lot of cars, but
So
which ones you
quality.
do have are pretty good.
Pretty good quality. Oh, I can't say his name because I messed it up, but the 57's out there.
AJ Cruz.
Along with Showtime Shane Kelly and Kayla Ramsey, Mr. Burt, Mr. Dirt,
The
and
Burt.
Mr. Burt. And Mark the Wee Man Brimcamp's here tonight as well. As we get ready to qualify here to see where drivers' times are going to slot in. So that'll be interesting, but I really honestly I have no clue about street stocks or WeedSport. I have never even watched a race from here in the street stocks, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. As AJ goes to the top of the board with an 18.064. Wee Man second quickest. Showtime Shane Kelly goes to the third. Fehrenbacher fourth. Ramsey fifth. Colton Snyder, kind of a shock there. He's going to jump to fourth on his second lap, but that's still a little back for him normally. See Brad Allman out there. Wait a minute, that is a plain car for Brad Allman. Or is that the Firebird or the Fire Chicken?
The Firebird.
Oh, okay. See Josh Smith out there in the 83. As he just ready to put his lap in. Him and old Big Country, last two to put a lap time in. Ryan Burkhart, eighth quickest. Okay. Although Burkhart's car is plain, you gotta love the fact that reminds you of anybody running at your local racetrack.
Yep.
Papa Case's the smoked meatloaf was awesome. That thing looked good. I know that much. Wee Man is in how many wrecks? At least 20. At least 20. Big Country out there at 199. And Brad Allman goes the second quickest. Josh Smith going to be seventh quickest. And let's see what Big Country does here on his lap. Lap one for Colt. Big Country going to be 18.259. That'll be quick enough for ninth fastest.
At least he's in the top 10.
How many cars were there? Doesn't matter. Qualified in the top 10. Second lap for old Jameson here. See if he picks it up. He does to an 18.182, but all he does is pick up one more spot. He'll go to eighth quickest. So that'll bring qualifying to an end. So we'll get rid of your drop down bar along with your qualifying driver bar. And get ready for... Are we doing any heat races tonight?
I wouldn't think so. Yeah, two.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wow.
heat race number one. Lining up out there. So Queen Bee with the pit pass with the Queen Bee starting grid for heat race number one. Who we got?
All right. Colton Snyder is going to be your pole sitter. Mark the Wee Man Bramkamp is going to start second. AJ Cruz starts third. Josh Smith in fourth. And George Fehrenbacher starts fifth.
All right. 5 drivers to do battle here in heat race number one. 5 drivers to do battle in heat race number two. Wee Man out there in one of the Queen Bee's favorite paint schemes.
It's a take on the good one.
Yeah. That's what you ought to run on the follower night.
What's that?
Your favorite street stock.
Yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you can give everybody the finger when you go by them.
Ruin my stories.
Valley of the Sun. Heck yeah. Oh. Oh, Phoenix, Arizona.
You got prairie dogs there.
We have prairie dogs. Yes, we learned that. We learned that.
You thought I was crazy.
I didn't know any better. I know better now, though.
See.
Alrighty, well, heat race number 1 getting ready to go here. Pace truck's going to make that right-hand turn on the pit road. And Colton Snyder, Mark Brimkamp going to lead him off of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Here we go. 8 laps to decide your inside line for the main event here tonight. And Queen Bee 3 wide already off of turn number 2.
We can't let Wee Man start on the front row. Oh, save it, Schneider.
Colton Snyder and Wee Man going to do battle. While they do battle, though, here comes AJ on the bottom. AJ Cruz going to go to the lead, Queen Bee.
That's no surprise.
A real surprise. Oh, Wee Man's going to fall all the way back to 5th.
He's got little legs. Y'all wait for him.
Yeah, they come off of turn number 4, though. Cross the stripe. 6 laps to go. AJ out front. Colton Snyder second. Here comes old Fehrenbacher in that 8 car as he makes his way to the front. Josh Smith, though, going to look to his inside.
It reminds you of the Jonathan Davenport Brewster Baker car.
A little bit. A little bit. It's got that feel to it. As AJ continues to lead, comes off of turn number 4. We're halfway home here, and he raced number 1. Quick time was an 18:01.2. As AJ Cruz stretching the lead right here, Queen Bee.
Yeah, just a second and a half.
Just.
Oh.
Oh,
Hi,
round's
Snyder.
going to go Snyder. No caution as of yet. Looks like we'll stay green. So Snyder, not what he wants. As the field works down through 3 and 4, AJ Cruz still your leader. We're going to have 2 laps to go as he crosses the stripe. So Wee Man won't finish last. But AJ Cruz is going to come out of turn number 4, Queen Bee, and he's going to get that Serena Sweet Soaps 1 to go, white flag. One more time for AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gone.
I didn't want to curse him.
Josh Smith runs second, Wee Man third, Fehrenbacher fourth, and Colton Snyder is going to round out your field. But AJ Cruz out of turn number 4 is going to come home your winner here in heat race number 1. I think AJ's the guy they're going to have to deal with tonight. I could be wrong.
You think?
I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong before.
Was it like 30 minutes ago?
Probably like 5.
Well, oh.
Finished last, so. Heat race number 2 gridding up down there. Queen Bee, who we got?
All right, Mr. Dirt, Caleb Ramsey's going to be your pole sitter. Showtime, Shane Kelly starts in second. Brad Allman's going to start third. Old Big Country, Jameson T. Colbridge is going to start fourth. And Ryan Burkhart going to start shotgun on the field.
All right, this is a stacked heat race.
Yeah. That's why I'm excited for the feature.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to curse Showtime and pick him?
No.
Why?
No.
Any other time, you're like all on that.
Yeah. Trying not to curse Showtime so much here recently.
Who are you and what have you done with Robbie?
What have you done with Robbie?
Robbie?
That guy's a...
Nope. Not where I want to be when Jesus comes back.
Lights out atop the Chevy Silverado Patriot. We'll go green flag racing this time out of turn number 4. Queen Bee with your call.
Oh, yeah, sure. Is yours running way before me or what?
Well, they're in the middle of the backstretch.
That's annoying. Caleb Ramsey, Showtime, Shane Kelly, Brad Allman, Jamison T. Colbridge, Ryan Burkhart going to be heat race number 2, but Caleb Ramsey on the bottom should have a nice jump with old Showtime, Shane Kelly up top. Let's see if Ramsey can tuck it along the bottom. Oh, huge slider from Allman, but don't look now. Here comes Big Country.
Okay, Big Country's going to slide up in front of Showtime, take over that second spot as Caleb Ramsey tries to get away out front, but Showtime back underneath catches the inside wall there. Ooh, that got interesting. Caleb Ramsey continues to lead as we watch back here. Burkhart now underneath Showtime as they're 3 wide entering turns 3 and 4. Oh, Brad Allman on the very top, Burkhart on the bottom, and Showtime stuck in the middle. Yes.
Oh, this is rough.
Oh, Big Country putting the bumper to old Caleb up there, ain't he?
What? He's a bully.
As they come off of turn number 4, they'll cross the stripe. 5 laps to go here in heat race number 2. You see Showtime Shane Kelly there trying to gain ground back on these top 2 drivers. But right now, Caleb Ramsey doing a good job of holding off old Jamison Goldbridge as they cross the stripe halfway home here in heat race number 2, Queen Bee.
He's trying, but I'll tell you what, this is where WeedSport as a track just really shakes things up, because if you watch them come through the corners with these, every single one of them is completely different. So you can't even approach it with the same line.
Right. Ooh, Big Country tries to get the nose in there underneath Caleb, but Caleb's going to shut the door on him, not allowing him to get down there. Ramsey slings it down into turns 3 and 4. Going to try and work the bottom, going to slide up just a little bit. 2 to go. Caleb's starting to pull him a little bit here, Queen Bee.
Yep, old Big Country's gonna have to try something brave, but I'll tell you what, for the beating that Showtime has had this race, to see him come back up to 3rd within a second of the leader is huge.
Yeah, he's right there now on the back bumper of Jamison Colbridge as they come out of turn number 4. The Serena Sweet Soap's 1 to go, white flag in the air. One more time around for Caleb Ramsey, but here's Showtime.
Is he pulling the DJ Kilinowski approach where you wait till the last possible second for a slider?
I think he's just a little bit too far back, but he probably was going to try. But Caleb Ramsey's going to win heat race number 2. Big Country's going to come on 2nd. Showtime 3rd. Brad Allman 4th. And Burkhart comes on 5th.
At least he got a top 5.
Yeah, he did get a top 5. So warm-up's going to take place now. Queen Bee, do you have a pick for the feature?
Yes, but I definitely don't want to say it.
Does the driver's number have any number between the numbers 1 through 10?
Yes.
Nice.
Who's your pick?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I don't want to curse mine either.
Yours is Showtime.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is. Go ahead and say it.
Not necessarily.
You're lying.
I am, but not necessarily.
You're lying bad.
I always pick Showtime. What can I say? I have a lot of faith in Showtime. I have a lot of faith in Showtime. And I know, I have a feeling yours is between one of 3 drivers I'm thinking of.
Okay.
It's either AJ, Mr. Dirt, or Big Country.
Well, 2 of them are right.
2 of them are right?
Uh-huh.
So you have 2 picks tonight.
No.
I mean, do you have 3?
No.
No. We do a lot of, yeah, Fritz, we do a lot of broadcasting here on the channel. Starting in February, we'll be 7 days a week again. We got 3 shows. We got 3 shows on Sunday. We got one show on Monday starting in February, one show on Tuesdays, two shows on Wednesday, two shows on Thursday, and one show on Friday, two shows on Saturday.
And then we start back up with podcasts.
Yes. Yes, and that doesn't include our podcast. But,
Freaking crazy.
yeah. But thank you for the compliment on the stream. We appreciate it. We work hard to make sure we can provide everybody with a quality viewing experience. As we are now ready for our feature event. So, Queen Bee, with the official pit pass for the Queen Bee starting grid here for tonight. Who we got?
All right, your pole sitter to 57 of AJ Cruz, Mr. Dirt, Caleb Ramsey starts outside in second, Josh Smith in third, Big Country starts fourth, Mark the Wee Man Brimkamp in fifth, Showtime Shane Kelly in sixth, George Fehrenbacher in seventh, Brad Allman in eighth, Colton Snyder in ninth, and Ryan Burkhart starts 10th.
All right, 10 drivers, but a quality 10 drivers in this race tonight. So this ought to be fun to see how this plays out.
At least 9.5 of them.
I see what you did there. That was nice.
Yeah.
That was nice. I see what you did there. All right, Uncle Kenny, if you would, roll the dice for us. I believe it's, 35 laps tonight?
40.
40 laps tonight. So 10 drivers, 40 laps. Uncle Kenny, roll those beautiful dice for us.
And then add 10 because Wee Man's here.
Uncle Kenny's rolled the dice. Over, under, set at 10 tonight.
Under.
You going under on that? Okay.
I mean, we're going to tear some stuff up, but I don't think it'll be that bad.
You know what I think this is going to be like?
Okay.
Remember Volusia?
Mm-hmm.
I think this has the potential to be just as good, if not better, than that race.
It reminds me of turns 3 and 4 at Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. But I'm talking about
Extremely
the quality of the
different.
drivers.
Oh.
Remember how good that race was.
Agreed.
But here we go, out of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Ramsey gets to jump on the outside. AJ on the inside as they go down into turns 1 and 2. Caleb going to drift up, allowing AJ room to slide up as well. Out back, you see him 3 wide as Wee Man stuck in the middle between Showtime Shane Kelly and the 8 down there on the bottom of George Fehrenbacher. But how about up front, Queen Bee, as AJ and Caleb go side by side, and here comes Josh Smith.
How about Josh Smith? Holy cow.
And Josh Smith sent it down into 1 and 2. Going to get a big run to the inside of Ramsey as caution out on the speedway. As it looks like old Burkhart has an issue. Let's back it up, see if we can see what happened to him. Oh, him and Colton Snyder get together. You see exactly where this went wrong for those two guys. Oh. Well, that'll do it every time.
Why we can't have nice things.
That's why we can't have nice things. Caleb Ramsey and AJ Cruz with a hell of a battle going on right there, and Josh Smith starting to get involved with it. But this time, though, I can't remember. Did they do Delaware? They do Delaware X in this league, don't they?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, so Caleb will get the front row to himself. AJ and Josh Smith will be in row number 2. The question is, okay, yep, AJ is going to choose the outside here, giving Josh Smith the inside.
Probably a smart move.
Oh no, AJ chooses the inside. Wow, I would have thought AJ would have taken the outside here. So this is going to be interesting. So Caleb Ramsey's going to get the front row to himself. AJ Cruz and Josh Smith are going to be in row number 2. Row 3, you'll find Big Country and Showtime. But AJ chooses the inside here, Queen Bee, as the lights are off on the pace car. Interesting call.
Yeah, did not see that coming. Ramsey's going to want to stay to the bottom because if not, AJ Cruz is fixing to take all kinds of advantage of that.
All right, we're going to find out as they get ready to come off of the corner here. We'll get the green flag. So Queen Bee, if you would, call us to green.
Yeah. Caleb Ramsey, AJ Cruz, Josh Smith, Big Country, Showtime, Shane Kelly, your top five, but Ramsey out front by himself. Why? Because he worked for it. But AJ Cruz is going to get the jump over Josh Smith as he goes to the top side. But old Big Country is going to try that bottom side. Is he going to get the pass on Josh Smith? If not, he's going to bump him out of the way.
Yeah, the teammates do battle down into turns 3 and 4. Big Country gave him the door down in 1 and 2. Let's see what he does here as he comes out of turn number 4. A lot more room between the two drivers this time, but now, Big Country's going to get to the inside of AJ as they come off the corner. AJ, they're going to try and pull him down the backstretch, Queen Bee.
Yeah, you can watch AJ run that top side like nobody's business. Like I said, when it comes to this dirt series, when you get some of the quality of drivers like this, really watch the track you're at, like at Lernerville, who can put that, the right rear all the way up on that cushion. Same thing at just about every track you go to. Watch who can really hug the top or really hug the bottom and make it work.
And right now, it looks like Josh Smith has it working down on the bottom as he's trying to get underneath Big Country. All the while, though, Caleb Ramsey trying to pull away, but not able to get away, even though these guys are 2 and 3 wide behind him. It goes to show you how good the competition is caution back out on the speedway.
Just a result of restrictor plate racing.
Oh, looks like contact between the 7 and the 9 will be the result of that one. So Allman goes to pit road, gets it fixed, and comes back out.
Going coast to coast tonight.
Going coast to coast.
Would you call him the Bandit?
Each round down.
Right? Like, instead of all the nut nicknames, he could be the Bandit.
This is true. This is true. I tell you though, eventually his luck has got to change though. Let's be honest. How long has it been since he's been in victory lane?
A long damn time.
The results haven't shown for how good he's ran.
It's nuts.
See Showtime Shane Kelly coming off of pit road. He'll rejoin the back of the field. He'll tag the back of the field.
Is it just me, or does Fehrenbacher's car look like a surfboard? Random thoughts. Sorry, squirrel.
Okay, I'm going to age myself, and maybe Uncle Kenny and maybe Papa Cave may get this reference, or actually Santa may get it too. But it looks like an old military beer can. Green flag in the air, huh? AJ Cruz going to try and get a run on Caleb Ramsey as he's going to clear Big Country off of turn number 2. So move AJ solidly in the second. Big Country going to try and get there, but here comes Josh Smith and Fehrenbacher as they come off of turn number 4. They'll cross the stripe 8 laps down now, or 7 laps down. Working lap number 8 now, Queen Bee.
Oh, huge struggles from Wee Man. But AJ Cruz really trying to reel in on Caleb Ramsey, but Big Country's going to throw it down one more time. Can't get there on the bottom, so AJ's got the preferred line on top.
Yeah, AJ's going to try and work around the outside here as they go in 1 and 2. AJ throws it up near the wall and then cuts it down off the corner. But Ramsey right now doing a hell of a job out front, but AJ all over his back bumpers that go down into 3 and 4.
Yeah, Rubbin's racing.
But yeah, Fehrenbacher's car, if anybody remembers the old beer that the military used to give out, it just said beer on the side of it. But they had red, white, and blue cans. The only reason I know is my dad used to get them every now and then. You could buy beer that just said beer, cigarettes that just said cigarettes.
Like the generic version.
Yeah, but it was the military version. And the way you could tell what type of cigarette it was by the color of the box.
Different.
You see Josh Smith there working the back bumper of Fehrenbacher. Smith falling back a little bit here as Caleb Ramsey, AJ Cruz, and Big Country do battle out front. But Right now, the hottest contested position is just right here in 4th and 5th between Josh Smith and Fehrenbacher.
I don't know. Well, Colton Snyder's trying to make something happen. He's gotten around Wee Man, but from starting all the way at the... Never mind.
Wingman gives him a shot. Stacks the field up back there. He just said, never mind. It's just never mind.
Yeah.
Caleb Ramsey, AJ Cruz, Big Country, Fehrenbacher, and Smith, your top 5 as they work off down into turns 3 and 4. Caleb Ramsey, though, he handled the pressure from his teammate there, and now he's kind of just trying to set sail on him.
Well, he's Mr. Dirt. I mean, come on.
This is true. This is true. Mr. Dirt took a hell of a tumble in his actual racing last week.
Oh, yeah. We picked up his sheet metal budget.
Oh, did we?
No.
I was about to say, did we? Or are we buying a body for a go-kart now? Did not realize this. Yep. Bud put out the beer and Marlboro put the cigarettes out. That was who supplied the military with their alcohol and their tobacco. As the field works off of turn number 4, Caleb Ramsey's going to cross the stripe. 17 laps in the books out of our scheduled 40 here tonight. Ramsey and AJ starting to pull away, but how about this? Fehrenbacher down on the inside of Big Country here as they go in 3 and 4.
Oh, Brewster Baker just digging.
Brewster Baker just digging.
What you don't know is that's a stolen motor, transmission, and 4 tires off 4 different cars.
You lousy son of a... Hey, watch your mouth. Oh. Caution's going to come out. I'm not sure who that was.
That'd be Josh Smith.
Is that Josh Smith? Or was it somebody come to a dead stop in the middle of 3 and 4?
And you'd think it'd be Wee Man, but his feet don't reach the brakes.
You see Josh Smith as he comes around the corner. Oof. Yeah. That's no bueno.
No, actually, his name's Josh.
It's not the wrecking that'll hurt you. It's the sudden stop.
He drove it till he heard glass.
Steel City Beer out of Pittsburgh did political beers. I did not know that, Papa Gay. That's good news. Or new news for me. I didn't know they'd done that. Uncle Kenny says when he was in the military, the doctor prescribed cigarettes for stress and anger control. Could you imagine?
Sounds like something Santa would say.
Could you imagine a doctor prescribing cigarettes for
Yes.
someone's nerves?
Yes, I would be that doctor.
You'd be that doctor. Do I remember Bush beer? I do remember Bush beer. But I don't think we're talking about the same Bush beer.
Dixie beer.
Huh? Dixie?
Dixie beer.
What was the one, President Carter's brother had a beer. Was it Billy Beer?
Yes. They did bears too, didn't they?
I think so, yeah. I think so. Alright, field jumbled back up here for this restart. It's going to give AJ Cruz another shot at his teammate Caleb Ramsey, but it's also going to bring Fehrenbacher in here. As the run went on, Fehrenbacher was getting faster and faster here, Queen Bee. He may have something for our top 2.
Yeah, I think we found where we want to watch him at.
WeedSport and the street stop.
Clearly.
Here we go off of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Ramsey gets a good jump. So does AJ. They'll clear Fehrenbacher before they get down to turns 1 and 2. Big Country going to throw a big slider down there. But how about Wee Man going to the inside of Big Country? Oh,
what a brave little guy.
Here comes Josh Smith with a big slider into turns 3 and 4. Wee Man's going to go up and out the track. On the pit road.
Is it I-beam?
Huh?
Did you see the I-beam?
He almost got it though, didn't he?
He got it.
We got it. Caleb Ramsey and AJ Cruz out front. Fehrenbacher runs in the third spot. Colbridge fourth, but here comes Josh Smith back on the horse again, trying to make his way back to the front. Dixie Beard. Ooh, Colton Snyder tries to jump the wall down in turns 1 and 2. We got 19 laps to go here, Queen Bee. Can anyone get around Caleb Ramsey?
It'll take a lot. That's why he's been dubbed the name.
That's why he's Mr. Dirt.
Pretty much.
Well, right now, though, Josh Smith trying all he can to try and get up front as Bradley Allman tries to work on him as well. Fehrenbacher now working to the inside of AJ Cruz as we've got 17 laps to go as they go into turns 1 and 2. Fehrenbacher on the bottom, AJ on the top side. Ooh, that bottom side is not nice to you on the exit of the corners.
Nope, there's a serious wall there.
Right now, though, Caleb Ramsey running that mid line through the corner, able to hold everyone at bay as AJ Cruz throws that right rear right up to the wall in the center of the corner, drives off. Not enough to pull up to Caleb, but I tell you, one of these two mud duck drivers are going to walk away with this. Question is who?
That one.
That one.
Huh?
As you watch Caleb Ramsey work the bottom, AJ now starting to get to his back bumper here, Queen Bee. We could have a battle for the lead here soon.
Yeah, it's a matter of when does he throw the right slider. You don't want to do it too soon. Kind of talked about it earlier. If you throw it too soon, the crossovers and everything else is just going to come back to bite you in the ass. So you wait till that very last opportunity that you can to get that slider and just hope like hell they don't cross you back up coming out of the corner.
And AJ's going to ride right there on his bumper. Then he gets sideways and him and Fehrenbacher get together. Oh, no.
See, you had to talk about him, didn't you?
I didn't say anything.
You just said one of these two mud ducks is going to win this. One job. You had one job.
And I screwed it up.
Thank you, Eeyore.
Okay.
It does sound like you on a good day.
On a good day, she said. Wow.
Anytime.
You said I sound like Eeyore. Somebody earlier in the chat said I sounded like somebody. I didn't see the whole comment. I saw part of it.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
It was salty.
It was salty. Oh, okay. I don't think I sound like Tommy Lee Jones, but I'll take the compliment.
Who was it that had the man crush after your new mic came in? Was that Alan?
Yeah. Yeah, you talking when I first debuted the new mic on the stream, trying to figure stuff out? Yeah, that was Alan that day. That was funny. I'm telling you, I got a voice for the radio. Because my face surely ain't fit for TV.
Oh, stop it.
As my grandmama used to say growing up, face only a mama could love. I did not know that. John Schneider and Dale Jr. have CBD products.
Yeah, his is like COBD or something like that.
Did not know that. Green flag, though, back out in the air. Caleb Ramsey and Fehrenbacher down into turn number 1. Big Country tries to work the back bumper of Fehrenbacher. Not going to get there, but how about this? Josh Smith now back in the picture. He's up to 4th. As they come off of turn number 4, Caleb Ramsey, though, continues to lead. Fehrenbacher's trying to track him down, Queen Bee.
He's got his sights on him, but he can't get the restart.
Yeah, Ramsey is killing him on these restarts. But Fehrenbacher's going to try and get to his inside down here in turns 3 and 4. Not able to get there this time. But they are close to each other as they go down into turns 1 and 2. Big Country not far off from either. Oh, Caleb, get closer to the Wi-Fi. As you watch Ramsey work through turns 3 and 4. Fehrenbacher trying to get the nose underneath that left rear quarter panel, not able to do it. 9 laps to go as they go into turns 1 and 2. Ramsey running that mid-high line. Fehrenbacher hugging the bottom. Side by side down into 3 and 4. Fehrenbacher's there this time.
Ooh, he's going to try to cut off Ramsey, but Ramsey's not having any part of it. Oh, the wheels touch. Can they keep it going on the dirt?
Oh, it's getting heated up here for first as Fehrenbacher works to the inside of Ramsey. He's at his door now down the backstretch. Here they go into 3 and 4. Fehrenbacher on the inside, Ramsey on the outside. They're going to touch on the exit of the corner, Queen Bee.
Touch. They're plowing.
Into turns 1 and 2, 6 laps to go, or 7 laps to go, as Fehrenbacher is now even with Ramsey as they go down into 3 and 4. Can Fehrenbacher take the lead away from Ramsey?
If he does, it won't be for long. I think if Caleb gets all the way up to the top and gives him a little bit of room, lets him pull out, he can get that slide job underneath him and get right back out to front.
All right, well, right now, Fehrenbacher hugging that bottom line. Ramsey's going to crowd him on the entrance to the corner. Ramsey slides wide. Oh, he may have gone too wide this time, Queen Bee.
Yeah, because Big Country's right there. Oh, full send.
Oh, Ramsey tried to send it down in there, not able to hold it. That's going to cost him second now to Big Country. As Fehrenbacher is going to try and set sail on the field. We got 4 to go when they get to the stripe, Queen Bee.
Not how I saw this going.
It is not.
I'll be honest.
Fehrenbacher out front. Big Country second. Caleb Ramsey back to third. Josh Smith fourth. And Brad Allman holds that 5th spot as they come out of turn number 4. 3 to go for Fehrenbacher as he tries to stretch his advantage over Big Country down into 1 and 2. Fehrenbacher is going to be able to hold that advantage though when they get to turns 2 and 3, or 3 and 4 here. 2 and 3. Good Lord. 3 and 4 as they come out of the corner. 2 laps to go for Fehrenbacher. Without a caution, I don't think anybody's going to have a chance to get him.
I don't think so either.
Here they go down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. When Fehrenbacher comes out of 4, he'll see that Serena Sweet Soaps 1 to go white flag. One more time around for Fehrenbacher. If Big Country's got anything, he's going to have to do it in 3 and 4.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's going to have enough.
We're going to find out as Fehrenbacher goes down into 3 and 4. He's going to run the bottom. Big Country tries to send it in there. Not going to be able to get it. Matter of fact, it gets crossed up. That's going to give Caleb Ramsey a chance at him. Caleb not able to get there. Fehrenbacher's going to come home your winner. Big Country second. And Caleb Ramsey comes home third after leading 29 of the first 40 laps. Dang it. Alrighty. Whoa. Backing up a little bit. Pause her right there. And we'll roll that beautiful bean footage, and we'll be right back with your Matrix Muscle Cars post-race show.
Let me ask you, do you have projects hanging around your yard? Maybe they're in your garage. Or hey, if you're my dad, you find them every time you cut grass. Let me tell you what, you need to check out the guys at Matrix Muscle Cars. Let me tell you about this little company down there in Birmingham, Alabama called Matrix Muscle Cars. These guys take old and make new. Whether it be a full restoration, hey, who knows, maybe you got a rat rod that you want custom, a pickup, they can do it all. Let me tell you, they like to take old and make new. All right, so that's all I've got. Be sure you go check them out on Facebook. Once again, Matrix Muscle Cars, Birmingham, Alabama, taking old and making new. Hey, which way is it to Alabama?
Alrighty, folks, welcome to the Matrix Muscle Cars Taking Old, Making New post-race show. Matrix Muscle Car based out of Birmingham, Alabama. Your #1 source for classic car restorations. Look no further than Nick and the guys over at Matrix Muscles to get your job done for you and get it done right. Matrix Muscle Cars, taking old, making new, and proud sponsors of
The best damn post-race show on iRacing.
to the yeah. All right, Queen Bee, I'm gonna head over to the Discord
Goodbye.
and grab some drivers, and if you would, as always, feel free to put your questions in there.
Sure.
Alrighty, we're going to get started with your GearsandGlitz.com third place finisher. We driver that number 13, Caleb Ramsey. Caleb Ramsey, Robbie in the booth, you got a copy. Helps if I unmute myself. Let's try this again. Caleb Ramsey, Robbie in the booth, you got a copy?
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, man, it's going good. You led and dominated the first 30 laps of this thing, man. And then right there at the end, Fehrenbacher able to get up on you, man. Tell us about it.
I mean, I don't want to say too much. I got to go back and watch it. I felt like I did. I wasn't cutting him a lot of room, but I felt like he was putting it where there wasn't a lot of room to begin with. But I mean, that's about all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna watch it first. But it was a good race. Me and AJ put up, a lot of good battles. I was probably holding him up there for a minute. He was all over me. He had to check up from running me over, and that kind of ended his night for a good run. But all in all, it was pretty fun. It was a good showing, and I had fun.
Heck yeah, brother. You definitely had an awesome car here tonight, man. WeedSport, I'm going to be honest with you, is not one of my favorite tracks. Just something about this place I don't like. I don't know why yet. I'll figure it out eventually. But street stocks, I think I might like at WeedSport. How is it different to drive a street stock here versus any other car?
Well, it was my first race here in a street stock. Street stocks used to be my bread and butter on here with 3 championships in these cars, but I don't get to race as much anymore. So it was the first time I got to be on here on this track with this car. So, I mean, I'm happy with a third. But yeah, I just felt like I was fighting the car a lot. It felt like it was pushing. And then when it wasn't pushing, it was all over the track. So it was a battle, but I mean, we'll learn. It's more, I think you guys just stay in the gas and send it kind of thing.
Heck yeah, brother. Well, the Queen Bee says, Mr. Dirt, I purposely didn't say your name tonight because you were her pick for the win tonight. What the hell?
Yeah, that's usually how my luck goes. So I don't really know what we're going to have to do to get me a win now.
Heck yeah, brother. Well, here's a question for you. Are you going to be able to participate in any of the indoor nationals?
Yeah, I mean, some of the Mud Deck guys were talking about it. I believe we're going to try to get signed up tonight and make it out for a couple of them.
Well, yeah, brother. We look forward to seeing you. But awesome job tonight. You're going to come home our GearsandGlitz.com third place finisher after leading 30 of the 40 laps tonight. Who all do you want to give a shout out to?
I just want to shout out to my teammates, Mud Duck Racing, for all them the guys do. We're more like family over there than we are a team. You can ask any of them that. Shout out to Josh with Dirt Series for putting this race on for us. He does a lot for us here in the iRacing community. Shout out to you guys, Beehive Media, for putting this on. Also one of our sponsors over at Mud Duck Racing, so we appreciate that. Everybody at Tennessee Backwoods Racing, Mid-10 Chassis, who I got a list here. Let me see. We got Jerky Dudes, Cabin Branch Farms, Super Speed Communications, and Borden and Wayne. I just like to thank all those guys, man. They do a lot for us, and it doesn't go unnoticed for sure.
Heck yeah, brother. Congratulations, man. Look forward to seeing you some at the indoor nationals, man.
See you guys.
Alrighty, that is your third place finisher tonight. Oh, Mr. Dirt, as the Queen Bee calls him. Caleb Ramsey, as he's going to bring it home third after dominating the first 30 laps of this race. We're now going to catch up with your second place finisher tonight. Driver that 199. All Big Country himself. Let's pull him down here. Big Country, this is Robbie in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
I thought you was going to pull a me and say no. But how you doing tonight, brother?
Hey, we're not too bad. Not too bad.
Second place finish. All things considered, you happy with it?
Didn't turn one single lap. Got into the server at Q, so I'll take it.
Well, yeah, brother. Queen Bee says, Big Country, why are we not in a white car?
Well, it shows you how much I actually run these cars. I had a customer's car on this, and I was like, I at least got to take that off. So we're rocking the pink spoiler and the blue chassis tonight.
Yeah. Are we gonna have a CNC special for the indoor nationals?
We are. That's whenever I get around to it. I mean, I'm running out of time, but we plan on doing something pretty cool for it.
Heck yeah, brother. Well, man, you walk out of here tonight, second place at WeedSport. Again, not one of my favorite tracks, but it seems like street stocks are kind of fun.
They are. That wall out of 4 is a lot more forgiving in these cars. Usually I hit it and flip over. I scrubbed it a couple times, but all in all, I mean, it was fun. I mean, I felt pretty quick for the amount of time I had on the track.
Hell yeah, brother. Awesome job tonight. Did you come home tonight's Gearhead Coffee's second place finisher? Who all you want to give shout outs to?
You guys for putting this broadcast on. Josh, Andy, Colton, all the admins at Dirt Series, everyone for watching the stream every night or every series. You know, CNC Racing Designs, and the sponsors I'm supposed to say, but I don't have the paper. Thank you. That was good.
I'm gonna let you get out of here before Josh hurts you. I would go. Oh, big country, big country, big country. All right, we're now going to go down and catch up with your race winner tonight, the man of the hour, driver of that number 8 car. Oh, Fehrenbacher, or Fahrenheit as the Queen Bee likes to call him. Let's pull him down here. Your winner tonight down in Shatterbatter Victory Lane, driver of that number 8 car, George Fehrenbacher. George, Robbie in the booth, you got a copy?
Yep, gotcha.
Now, let me ask you this. Am I at least saying your name semi-right?
You got it.
I got it? Okay. Well, that's the good news. Now, for the question for the Queen Bee, because we usually butcher it and we call you something else. So, Queen Bee wants to know, at what temperature Celsius does water boil? Because we know Fahrenheit was on fire tonight. How did you feel about the street stocks at WeedSport?
I was pretty concerned after qualifying. I haven't ran a street stock in, I don't know, probably about 6-7 months, and I just hopped on just for some fun. And after qualifying, I was thinking I was going to be back in the back, just kind of riding along, but I don't know. I ended up finding something there on the bottom, and it worked.
I tell you, it seemed like the longer the race went, the faster your car got. You were able to make your way to the front, man. I know a lot of races haven't gone your way here recently. Is this a confidence booster for you heading into the Indoor Nationals?
Yeah, anytime you can do well is definitely good for the psyche. And one of my Dingus Motorsports teammates, Kenny Bushry, and I ran a 6-hour Road Atlanta race this morning, and we had some pretty good success. So, pretty successful day.
Oh yeah, brother. Well, you're gonna walk away out of here as the Shatterbatter Victory Lane as a race winner tonight in the fun run, the street stocks. Who all you want to give shout outs to?
First off, thank you, Josh, for hosting. And then Robbie, thank you for broadcasting. Appreciate it. And then I'd like to thank my boys over at Dingus Motorsports.
Hell yeah, brother. We'll go celebrate and enjoy it, and we'll see you at the Indoor Nationals.
All right. Thank you.
Alrighty, we'll head back over to TeamSpeak, where we'll catch up with the Queen Bee. Queen Bee, do you have a copy?
I do.
Oh. How about old Big Country just stepping in it?
He's gonna be in big trouble.
Oh, yeah. His new nickname ain't going to be Big Country anymore. It's going to be Big Trouble.
Mm-hmm. Doghouse.
But you ready for the final race results?
Aw.
Take it away.
Old George Fehrenbacher gonna walk away your winner tonight here at WeedSport. Old Big Country Jamison Colbridge is gonna come home second. Mr. Dirt Caleb Ramsey steps on it and comes home third. Josh Smith in fourth. AJ Cruz comes home fifth. Brad Allman in sixth. Colton Snyder in seventh. Mark the Wee Man Brimkamp in eighth. Showtime Shane Kelly in ninth. And Ryan Burkhart 10th.
All right, those are your 10 drivers that done battle here tonight for 40 laps at WeedSport. Queen Bee, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like WeedSport in late models. I don't like it in modifieds. I don't like it in sprint cars. I don't like it in midgets. But I think I might like it in street stocks.
I don't like it.
I still don't like it.
No. It's just something about the track. I mean,
it's a weird track.
somebody was high when they did it. Let's be blunt.
I ain't the word.
No pun intended.
I ain't the word for what they were when they made this thing.
Pretty much.
But I know you gotta head off and get ready for beginning of the school week and all the other stuff you got going on. So
I do.
we'll let you end this broadcast.
Oh, great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Race number 2 for a Sunday afternoon. We can't thank you guys enough who hung out with us during the first race, even this one. And, going into the third one of the night, we definitely take on a lot as a broadcast team. And I can't thank Robbie enough personally for stepping up and doing that. It does allow us to bring such a diverse group out there for y'all to watch. But definitely those of you who have become our family over the past year and a half, 2 years, we are so excited to have y'all on board. But every league that has taken a chance on us and kept us around, every sponsor that we have on the channel, Serena Sweet Soaps, Down and Out Designs, Gears and Glitz, Batter, Matrix, Gearhead Coffee, Ram Designs, we definitely couldn't do it without you guys. So he's Robbie, and I'm the Queen Bee, and he'll see you in